Hello, and welcome to Elizabeth's World, episode 2320. I got so many repertoire questions, like over 250, so that's obviously a place that we're all craving to go and talk. So I'm going to try to put them into categories so we can go over each and every one. What happens after book 4? This was one of the main questions I got a lot, so I thought I'd start here. After book 4, I leave Suzuki officially. I'd sometimes teach country and German dance, but I definitely do not do Vivaldi G minor or go into like a book 5, book 6 pattern. I think the orders of those pieces are all kinds of messed up, so I don't even go there. Before Vivaldi, my students play the Kukler Concertino, which is amazing, and it really prepares them with the shifting and everything. And then after the Vivaldis, they usually play Huber Concertino. There's also a great Harder Sights that they play with a tiny cadenza, infant pag, boy pag, tons of reading. I like to make the third movement of reading B minor really awesome. The Hungarian, country and German if they need it. The Millier for Mozart style. If you don't know that one, look it up. Concertino in D major. Some of the Air Veries, the Allegro Spiritoso, that's amazing and goes into 5th. Some students whip through this stage and others need more time here. It doesn't really matter. This is when I'm secretly solidifying the bow hand, what the bow does. Shifting, the ears connected to the sound already, vibrato in 2 to 3 speeds, and confidence. All of it happens right here before La Folia and before Bach A minor. What do you like most about yourself? Well, besides my luxurious hair, which I will tell you the secret to is not brushing. I think that I instill a confidence and a love for the violin, and that I try to make every student feel like the most important person. Do you collect anything? Yes, I actually collect ornaments from every place I go in the world. So I will show you my memory tree. So this is my memory tree. It is not a Christmas tree, it just resembles one. So we have ornaments from a lot of places I've been, Santorini, Disney cruises, Outer Banks, North Carolina, basically everywhere I go, I get an ornament and I bring it back. So a shoe from Greece, Bahamas, photos of Ellie. So this is one of my favorite, Vienna, Italy. It's one of my favorite things to collect. Another question is, what is my worst experience with bugs? Which I thought is a weird question, but I will tell you my worst experience with bugs because it's a little bit of an Elizabeth story. But we were staying in a house, a really beautiful house in the hills of Tuscany, just like picture perfect, gorgeous, everything. But it had no air conditioning, and it was the summer and it was very hot. So all the doors and the windows were open. And so there were a lot of bugs and spiders everywhere. So the fans all broke the first night we were there, probably because I put them in the wrong outlets or something. And so Ellie stayed up the entire night. She literally stayed up until the morning. She didn't sleep at all. So at about 6 a.m., I woke up from where I was like sleeping on the floor next to her, and was like, okay, well, we're gonna go, we had to find a different place with air conditioning. So I had been Googling all night, and I finally found a hotel in Siena. We were like an hour outside of Siena. So in the morning, we went to drive, but we had to drive down the hills of Tuscany, which if you never have done it, it's harrowing at best. Like, I was basically screaming out the window the whole time, like, because it was so scary. And I had a child in the car, and I had slept about an hour. So here I am, I'm driving a strange car down the hills of Tuscany in the morning with no sleep. And then we get to, oh, hold on. When we finally reached Tuscany, I returned the rental car and learned that, of course, Siena is a walled-in city, so you can't drive in it. So Ellie and I attempted to go on foot with all of our luggage, alone, on zero sleep, walking just madly through the roads of Siena, which are gorgeous, but we didn't appreciate maybe at the time. And so at one point, I just fell over in the street and just started crying, and an elderly gentleman came over and was like, "May I help you?" And I was like, and then he was like, "Oh, your hotel's right here." And he helped us. We got up to the hotel, and then the hotel people were like, that face, you know, that. And then they were like, "We're going to upgrade your room because you look a little crazy." And I was all like, and that's my bug story. Quote of the day from Edith Wharton: "True originality consists not in a new manner, but in a new vision."